I'm William Alexander. I'm sitting here at my home at Castle Farm in Kent, where we have a family farm. We're fourth generation farmers, and my ancestors came down from Scotland with a herd of cows and started renting in the neighbouring village of Ainsford. But we're now farming in Shoreham. I've been here for 40 years running it. It's a mixed farm with lots of different enterprises. We have cattle and traditional combinable crops. We grow hops, which were once for brewing, but these days we grow for decoration. We're most known for growing lavender, which you can probably see behind us. We started a project back some 20 years ago to look at how we could grow it in England and produce the oil which is used in perfumes and aromatherapy. We began planting around year 2000 and soon had 50 acres of lavender, and then put in a distillery to produce the oils. As I said, it's a mixed farm. We also have livestock, and we have a river running through the middle of the farm, and we have animals grazing on either side. So it's an interesting place for people to visit, and we're only 20 miles from Westminster Bridge, the centre of London. So we have a lot of public who are interested to come and see what we're doing on the farm, to look at the lavender, to take photographs, and to visit our farm shop, which we called the hop shop. When we first started, we were selling the hops as our only product, before we then moved into the diversity of things that we grow and do now. The lavender we cut as in the field with bunches. We were doing that this morning. A team of 15 people arrived, and they're out cutting bunches, which we then dry and sell throughout the year. Then once the early varieties have gone, all the main varieties are for oil production, and we do that with a machine, a mechanical harvester, which is brilliant in the way that it trims the flowers and the stems off the row, and the oil is produced in the flowers of the plant, and that's taken to our distillery in a large trailer where we distill it, and we're producing oil for about a month from different fields. My day usually starts before 7 o'clock in the morning, and I meet Crispin, my son, who's doing a lot of the daily management on the farm. It is a family business, and this is a business where literally all of the family contribute and are involved. This morning, Hazel is out there getting ready for the customers. My wife Caroline is in the field greeting the pickers. Lorna, the eldest daughter, she's involved in all the sort of PR and social media, and brings us ideas. She suggested we open a coffee cart to give refreshments to people, so a nice youthful, dynamic approach. Thomas, the middle son, he doesn't live on farm, but he's a photographer by profession, so we get some great images from him. Throughout the year we can call on him to come and record what's going on if there's something unusual, or we want a shot for the website. He's the man to do that. So we're all practically involved, which is great. When you're living on your work site, it's important to you to create an environment that you enjoy and that we look after. And we are close to London, 20 miles from the centre, and it's part of the Green Belt, and it is an amazing valley. The Darrens Valley is so rural and yet so close to millions of people. We like to steward the land in a sensitive way, and we belong to some projects for conservation and environmental areas are set aside on the farm around the edges of the field where flowers are encouraged to flourish or land is managed to create certain habitats. And only yesterday I was out with an advisor. We were looking at controlling weeds in lavender, which is quite a problem, and we use herbicides on the areas where we grow the crop. But on the margins we found a marble white butterfly, which is locally very rare, and this man was so excited to have found quite a number of these butterflies in the habitat that we created just on the edge of a lavender field. So that mixture of environmental conservation and food and production of crops is something that we strive to achieve. We like to build a long-term relationship with our customers. It's probably true to say that more people find us through the lavender fields when they're in flower, come and visit us, and they might sign up for a tour and go round for an hour and hear and learn about lavender. But we also teach them about the farm and the other things that we grow, the apples. We have pumpkins in the autumn, and we have food products that we produce on the farm for sale all year in the shop. And in this way they become customers who return not just in the sunny July month of the year. I said how it's a fourth generation family, and it would I think it would be fascinating for my ancestors to come and see how the farm has moved down through the generations and the different things that we've all done, and to see us operating today as a sort of wide and inclusive family. I think that they would be really proud of that.